Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it feels like it's been forever, but nonetheless, welcome to a brand new episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We are your hosts, myself, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram, and from the far, far west, it is Hollywood Cinema Charles Scales.
Yeah, officially. Hollywood Cinema, North Hollywood, to be exact. What up?
So, Hollywood Cinema, can you kind of fill in the fans on what the heck are you doing in the far west?
Well, pretty simple. Moved out to California for a job, and now I live in North Hollywood, California. Paid my first month's rent and a deposit. So, yeah, I live here. And I have my first week of work. What up?
Man, you left me behind.
I left a lot of people behind, sir. It was hard, but I had to do it.
But you're liking it so far?
Oh, I'm loving it so far.
Good, good. You're all good and settled in.
Mm-hmm. Just right now I'm looking at whether or not to buy a TV or get a projector.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I might just use the wall as, get a projection screen. I haven't decided. I'm trying to find a 4K projector.
They have 4K projectors?
Yes, they do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about movie theaters have 4K projectors, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
But
they ain't cheap. But they're not even expensive as, like, an 85-inch TV that I would want. 85-inch TV is $1,000 more than what I would pay for a 4K projector.
$1,000 more?
At least it's $2,400 at least for 85 inches is big as shit. But yeah,
dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting back home myself. I was in Fort Caswell in Oak Island, North Carolina.
I ain't never heard of that, but nice.
It's near the coast. But it was fun. I go once a year with my church, and you had a
retreat. I saw on Facebook. Yeah, that I remember.
So as soon as I got back in town, I had an immediate craving for Five Guys, so I'm eating Five Guys.
Okay,
So it's been a while. So
long time.
So one thing we're going to touch on first is taking a quick look back at this past WWE pay-per-view of Clash of Champions, which took place in Charlotte, North Carolina, which I did not go to because I was not confident in this event, nor was I really digging the card at first. So,
what do you? Oh, I was actually meant to ask you. What do you feel like? Do you feel like your choice was valid?
yeah, yeah.
I thought so too.
I mean, there's only a few matches that I would have been like, oh, that would have been cool to see, but not really enough. And like I said, it was at the Spectrum Center, and that's in downtown Charlotte, and a big part of me didn't want to have to go through all that. I mean, at least with
Oh no, that's a hassle, dude. That's a
yeah,
hassle.
because I mean, at least with the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center, I mean that's out in the open. That's pretty easy access. But
Yeah.
the Spectrum Center, which is also the same arena as the Charlotte Hornets play, that play is crazy busy. Because you remember we had to go. We went past there when we went to go eat. When we went to go see New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh yeah, traffic was already nuts. So.
Yeah, and by the time we got to the venue, we had friends that were like just leaving, coming from like Winston Salem.
Yeah.
I'm like, there is no way they're gonna make it through all that in time.
Yeah. Wow.
Shoot. They got there late too.
Mm-hmm. Mm. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, it was ridiculous. But so looking back at the card, of course we had a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak retained against Humberto Carrillo and Lince Dorado. I mean,
Here.
Drew Gulak will be champion for a good while, so this doesn't surprise me in the least.
Well, we'll see what happens now that we have a new number one contender.
Yes, which we will get into that later because that's a good topic.
Your boy.
But dude, why in the world was the United States Championship match between AJ Styles and Cedric Alexander on the freaking pre-show?
Well, you saw the way it played out, right? So that was all. That's all the explanation you should need. He got buried, bro.
Compliments of Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
He got buried.
So, of course,
damn.
the match started out interesting, being that Cedric Alexander, honestly, with how it started, I thought some way, somehow, he was going to hit the lumbar check out of nowhere and just pull off the big upset, but
I thought so too. That's the way it felt like it was going to go, and then it just swerved and said, "No, all that work we've done, that's stupid."
Because he was hitting all his signature moves on AJ Styles, and I was just like, "Oh shoot."
Yeah, I don't know what the heck they did.
And not only that, AJ Styles got the victory. The rest of the OC beat him down, and just now. And then they even had articles talking about Vince McMahon wanted to bury Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, which wouldn't surprise me, but that would be the dumbest thing. It wouldn't surprise me.
Because the big thing was Paul Heyman was a big fan of Cedric Alexander. He was a big fan of pushing Cedric Alexander. Paul Heyman knows good talent as well, and he was very high on Cedric Alexander. I mean, you could see the moment that he had, back on Raw, picking up the victory for his team, pinning AJ Styles and getting the chance to share a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big deal, but then
they just threw that all away. That was the weirdest part. It was just like, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right, cool. I thought you guys were doing something. Never mind.
I mean, it was bad enough that this match was a pre-show match.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
But for Cedric Alexander to get buried like that, like they should have at least had 20 minutes. That was a worthy match of 20 minutes.
I mean, yeah, that should have been on the main card.
Yeah, like it's freaking AJ Styles.
Whatever.
And both of these people have history in ROH. Both have competed in ROH. But and then Cedric gets destroyed like that in his home city.
Yeah. That's how they do, though.
And now
Dude.
we have new Raw Tag Team Champions. As a matter of fact, both Raw and SmackDown tag titles switched hands.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Ziggles and the glorious Robert Roode are now Raw Tag Team Champions. A team just put together out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I figured Seth and Braun were going to lose, but to a team like this, it's just like, why?
It doesn't make a lot of sense. But
Like,
what does make a lot of sense with this stuff? To be honest with you,
because the team doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, both of these competitors are worthy to be single wrestlers. So,
and they should be.
because I felt the same way when they put Mr. Ziggles with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, it feels just like that with no real reason for it happening.
Next up, we had the SmackDown Women's Championship, where not only with okay, that's kind of loud.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't even tell. It's weird too because only some apps. I don't have a TV here, so it's a computer monitor.
Oh,
weird.
So this whole Bayley angle. I mean, one, like, I'll be honest. At first, I was talking up like, man, Bayley ain't no real heel. She's going around slapping hands, still with a smile on her face, and just, you know, I'm a role model, this and that. She ain't being no real heel. Then she exposed the turnbuckle, rammed Charlotte into it, got the victory, and ran like she stole something.
And I love that part.
I was like, okay, Bayley. Okay. I see you, Bayley.
Get out of there.
Left Charlotte Flair stunned.
Yeah.
I was like, I see you, Bayley.
Big dummy.
I was like, she probably ran all the way back to San Jose, California.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I was like, dang. Did they even do a post-match interview with her?
No.
Oh, man, she ran it like she stole something.
She was out of there. She was straight out of there.
She was like, I ain't got time to hug anybody. I'm out of here.
I'm not sticking. Yeah, she was not sticking around. I was glad she didn't because I was worried they were going to have Charlotte beat her.
I mean,
so stupid.
I mean, she got the pin, took that title, and ran like she stole something.
Because they had her kick her right in the face. I was like, oh no. I was like, please don't.
But
she didn't. So yay.
But yeah, Bayley retained.
And I'm glad she did.
But we did have some hometown favorites win, which were the Revival. They became the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, dethroning the New Day, which now makes the Revival the first tag team to have held the SmackDown, Raw, and NXT Tag Team Championships.
Yep.
So they've made history.
Yay for them.
And of course, both are from North Carolina. I believe Dash Wilder is from Asheville and Scott Dawson is from Whiteville.
Yeah.
But yeah, so big victory for the Revival. How long will their title reign last? I have no idea because they have a tendency to screw them.
Oh yeah, they get them up out of there real quick.
So we'll have to see how that goes.
Can never tell.
So the women's tag team champions Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeated Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, which means now there's really not any tag teams left. I mean, unless they plan on giving Sasha Banks and Bayley a shot, but I mean,
I would assume they're going to.
Yeah, so
I would assume anyway.
So I mean, but Little Miss Bliss and Crazy Nikki Cross still going strong as the tag champs.
Yes, they are.
Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura retained his title, defeating The Miz. Not really surprised. I mean,
No, that was an obvious one.
yeah. Not really digging what Sami Zayn has been reduced to, but
no, but I'm assuming it's going to lead to something between those two. So at least there is that. You know,
we'll see. But
there's something. So because I assume it wouldn't just go nowhere.
Yeah.
Just because.
So the Raw Women's Championship match, the finish was so stupid. Oh my goodness, it was so stupid.
Well, you gotta get to another month, man. Like, instead of just pulling the trigger and then just having Becky fight her way back, or have Becky be distracted by something else for like a hot second and put a pause in it, have her go away, get more heat going after Stephanie, like I was kind of hoping they were going to do, and have Sasha fight somebody else. I don't even know who, but some face, just to give them, not Natalia or anything, but there's got to be some other face that could have got like the rub or some kind of attention. I'd have been fine with it being Alexa Bliss with Nikki Cross, and then it ended up being they take their tag team championships.
So, are they supposed to be faces?
Who?
Alexa and Nikki.
Well, from all this, yes. From everything that they're presenting, yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know if it's working, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. But yeah, like there wasn't a bell sounded or anything. The referee was taken out, and they just went all through the arena and then back, and just there was no bell or nothing. But then just random disqualification. Like, it was so dumb. It
felt like an operation and just killing time, treading water to get through it.
Yeah.
Just to get to the Hell in a Cell match.
Right. Kofi Kingston slayed the Viper and retained his WWE Championship, which great ending to that feud, that storyline. It was eventually going to come full circle, and I'm glad it did. So, good stuff. I could appreciate that.
Yeah.
Eric Rowan got the victory over Roman Reigns with the help of a certain somebody who made their return.
Oh, yes, oddly enough.
Mr. Luke Harper.
Yeah, he's big.
So I guess the Bludgeon Brothers are a thing again?
I mean, kind of, but not real.
My whole thing is, this just seemed so... Like, why couldn't this have been done, like, long ago? Like, Vince had this dumb theory, oh, we don't have anything for you. We don't have... Like, really? And then you you do this? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense.
Like, you could have done this way, way long ago. It's like, come on now. I mean, he had the Worlds Collide match, which was WWE Network exclusive. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Like,
you don't give a shit.
And he was a face in that match too. It was crazy. But yeah, it's ridiculous. But and then of course Seth Rollins retains the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman after hitting 4 curb stomps and a pedigree.
Poor Braun Strowman.
And now Braun Strowman is 0-6 in Universal Championship matches. 0-6.
It's real good for him to be 0-6, I guess.
I still don't understand this company. Why would you book this guy as a monster, but then in the matches that matter the most, y'all have him lose?
They don't care.
Like, it's just so dumb. It's just really, really dumb. And of course, the Fiend appeared, attacked Seth Rollins. So, I mean, he was going to strike at some point.
Yeah, it just feels a little too early, but
yeah,
whatever.
But man, poor Braun. Just, like I said, dude, I'm so convinced that he's never going to win a singles title. I just don't think it's going to happen. It's been a few years now.
Eventually.
Nah, dude, I don't think it's going to happen. Because if it hasn't happened by now, and with the way they're booking him, like, I mean, look at who he's faced.
Yeah, he should have gone over a lot of those people, but I feel like it's got to happen eventually. I'm not going to look forward to it or be or care anymore because it's over. But
yeah, it'll be kind of like, well, now you finally do it. Nobody cares now.
Yeah, no, you lost your shot, man. Could have had everybody happy.
But my whole thing is just it's there's no excuse why he shouldn't have been a singles champion, Intercontinental, U.S. something. Like, he's not any of those. Like,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like, money in the bank, greatest Royal Rumble. It's like, but you can't give him a title? Like, not one? Not even 24/7? Like, come on, man.
Can't do it.
I think Braun Strowman should, like, tear down WWE headquarters or something. I don't know. Just,
that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, just something. Like,
I'll be into that.
And that was Clash of Champions. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't great.
I mean, it was a pay-per-view. That's all I could really say.
I would just say it was an event that happened.
Yeah.
Because it's just another thing to do, and while waiting to get to the next thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this over with. 205 Live. We got ourselves a heel turn.
Yeah.
The Brian Kendrick is back to being a heel after not only attacking Jack Gallagher with a chair, but attacking his quote-unquote friend Akira Tozawa with a chair.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can't say that's anything shocking.
No, they've been kind of acting kind of heely here lately.
Yeah. So, yeah. Lindsay Dorado got a big victory over Arya Daivari, and Tony Nese. Tony Nese is back to being a heel, which, I mean, let's be honest, it's better for him because he was a sorry face.
He's just not good at being a face.
Yeah. So
it's not his thing.
Yeah.
Nothing to be mad about. Randy Orton's not a good face either.
Yeah. He tried hard too. He tried really hard.
He really did.
But I mean, you got to give him props. I mean, he gave it a good effort.
He's a great wrestler.
Just like Victoria. Victoria, the whole dancing gimmick as a face didn't really work for her.
No, it doesn't work for everybody.
But I hear she's really cool to meet in person.
Of course.
Okay. Let's go to I guess we can go ahead and get Raw out of the way.
Yeah, if we got it.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and get this.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm watching for a second.
So yeah. Baron Corbin's your king of the ring.
Well, what'd I say?
Makes me sick to my stomach, but
What'd I say? What did I say?
Whatever, man. You can shove it.
You're so good at these things.
Shove it in your mouth. But no. But no, when it came down to it being Chad Gable, I knew right then and there it's going to be bad.
Well, yeah. They weren't going to let Chad Gable get a nice moment. Not going to happen.
Yeah. So. Now, does Baron Corbin get anything for winning this tournament?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so it's just he's the king of the ring, that's it.
Probably get a title opportunity of some sort. But yeah, that's about it.
I see. He'll probably pull a King Booker and go around being King Baron.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. So this is getting attacked by Chad Gable, later on.
Oh yeah, during the coronation, yeah. But and then Cedric Alexander gets buried some more, and supposedly the Viking Raiders suffer their first loss.
Yeah, why?
Against the OC.
Well, I don't know why. They were with Cedric, so they had to get buried. So
yeah, but like, and now all of a sudden the Viking Raiders are faces now. Like,
well, yeah.
Oh man, this is wild.
It's stupid.
But yeah, so just gonna, I guess, bury Cedric Alexander even deeper under the ground. So.
Yep, he's persona non grata.
Yeah. Okay. This baby daddy mess is getting out of hand.
Yeah, and they have ruined Rusev's return already.
Like, they have a gender reveal party, and Maria is like, Ricochet's the daddy. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, really? You could have... Anybody you could have thought of. Anybody that they could have had in mind, and they picked Ricochet. Like, pick the person that's never had any sort of association with these two at all, and that's the father. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, right? So dumb.
Oh man. Then Ricochet, of course, defeats Mike Kanellis easily.
Yeah, at least he gets a win.
And, of course, Maria's like, I lied. I was trying to light a fire under you so you would fight for me. And this is the real father. And out comes Rusev. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's even worse.
Like, you go from Ricochet now to Rusev? Like, come on now.
Why? Yeah, it was just kind of like, why?
I mean, I understand Lana wasn't there, but come on now. Like, and of course, Rusev defeats Mike Kanellis easily. One Machka kick into the Accolade, and yeah. Like, I really don't know how long this is going to go, but it makes no sense. It's like now they're just throwing random stuff together just to keep this storyline going. I don't get it.
Oh, well, no, it's bad. It's really bad. Probably some of the worst stuff they've done in a while, if I'm honest.
Like, is this all punishment?
Well, it's punishment for everybody then, if that's the case, because this is really not good.
It's not.
But it's like, what is happening? What have you done?
Of course, Kane, Mayor Glenn Jacobs,
became
24/7 champion, and then R-Truth eventually got it back. So, I guess that was entertaining.
I mean, I guess. depending on your definition of entertaining. It was just like, oh, okay, yep.
Yeah.
Thing that's happening.
And probably what was the best part of the night, Rey Mysterio versus Cesaro. Great match.
Yes, it was.
And Rey Mysterio got a big victory over Cesaro.
Yes, randomly getting victories now after losing a bunch for a while.
Yeah, but it was good to see these two compete. I don't think they've ever wrestled each other before.
No, I don't think so.
So this was great. This was great. Bayley and Sasha Banks defeated the women's tag team champions. So
yes, they should now get a championship match, and they should win it, and we can be done with this bullshit and undo what we did in the first place.
Yeah. So I guess they'll probably get their title match. Well,
and even more reason for them to go on other shows as heels.
Yeah. So sounds like I guess they'll probably get their title match at Hell in the Cell.
Good. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Sasha going to be in 2 matches.
Or Bayley. Bayley probably, but and then again,
Sasha's definitely going to be in the Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
So if anything, it'll happen on regular TV.
Yeah, because it's not over between her and Becky Lynch.
No. Oh God, no.
But
they're still doing it.
Lacey Evans got back on the winning track and defeated Dana Brooke.
50-50 booking.
Yeah. Like
50-50.
Well, at least. And so Dana Brooke can get on TV, but not Asuka. What the heck, man? But not Kyrie. What the heck, man?
Would you want her to get on TV the same way that she did?
No, but I
I
guess you got a point.
Yeah, take what you can get, man. Enjoy that they're not on TV. This shit is bad.
So, and then of course, Seth Rollins defeated Robert Roode via disqualification, and just.
Yep, I thought they were going to do something interesting, but no. And then they did they already? No, they didn't do that yet. But with what's his face? With Braun Strowman destroying the entire tag team division.
Yep.
Destroyed all of them. Made the tag team division look horrible.
Yep. That
killed the one fell swoop. It killed them all. I was like, whoo, they just killed those boys.
Pretty much.
Like, how did this happen? Like, why would you do that? Like, he just destroyed them.
Yep. And of course, the Fiend showed up, attacked Demon Kane. And yeah, the Fiend strikes again. I wonder what his rating will be in WWE 2K20.
It's gonna be pretty high, I guarantee you.
It's probably gonna be like in the 90s.
I mean, maybe.
Or maybe high 80s.
Maybe.
Probably won't be higher than Brock Lesnar.
Oh, it definitely ain't gonna be higher than Brock Lesnar. You go and stop that. Get that out your mind. Don't even trip, dog.
SmackDown. So this was interesting. So Luke Harper and Eric Rowan destroyed Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. So I guess Daniel Bryan's a face again.
I mean, by default, yeah.
Oh man.
Not because of anything they actually did with it.
Yeah.
Actually, in spite of it, even.
Yeah, exactly.
Very bad.
Heavy Machinery defeated the B Team. The B Team is in action.
Yeah. So they get a win for nothing?
Pretty much. Of course, Chad Gable ruined Baron Corbin's coronation. Not surprised.
Did Baron Corbin cheat?
No.
Did he cheat? Okay, so if he didn't cheat to beat Chad Gable, what's Chad Gable's issue? That he lost?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
that's dumb. That's a really dumb reason for your babyface to attack the bad guy. If he had cheated, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, nobody likes Baron Corbin, so I guess it's understandable. But Charlotte Flair beat Sasha Banks by disqualification, and apparently Carmella came out to back her up.
Made no sense.
Out of all people, what? Carmella?
Yeah, and Carmella wouldn't tag Bayley because they're friends.
Like, what kind of sense does that make? Like,
yeah, why was it not Becky?
or
just let her get the beat down.
Yeah. Just. Yeah, I don't know.
And again, they're gonna make sure they have a fall person, so she's gonna be the one to take the pin whenever they have a tag match.
Yeah,
Here.
that makes sense. So Kevin Owens fires back with a lawsuit on Shane McMahon.
God. Even worse.
And
things keep getting worse and worse.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting twist, I guess.
It's bad. That's some dumb shit.
Because I mean, he made valid points, but it's like, okay, really, like, it's got to go to this. But because honestly, I thought the whole thing was to eventually usher the fact that he was going to be returning to NXT, and this really kind of halts that.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening.
So, yeah.
He could have came back to NXT and then led like an NXT style invasion during Survivor Series, but nope.
Yeah.
No, it would just be elongating it.
Pretty much.
I do not want that at all.
Shoot, he could have led an army with like Johnny Gargano and like
Keith Lee and anybody just to put people over.
Or shoot, get all the dang on ROH guys and just charge.
Yeah.
But
stupid.
Of course, randomly Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn ambush Ali.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess I remember that thing was a thing.
Yeah. Eric Rowan delivered a promo. I guess. Whatever. The New Day defeated Randy Orton and the Revival, and Brock Lesnar F5s Kofi Kingston and challenges him to a WWE title match, which I'm sure a big number of us figured was gonna happen.
Yeah, bye-bye, Kofi.
As we usher into SmackDown on Fox.
Main event title scene done for you, buddy.
Yep.
You're gonna spend the next couple months getting beat up.
Yep.
And looking stupid.
And we all know that Kofi ain't beating no Brock Lesnar.
Oh, you know he ain't. Wouldn't even dream. That would be the dumbest. That'd be so weird. All right, come on now.
The only way that Kofi would even have a chance is if this was a no disqualification street fight.
And even anyone have a chance.
Then he might have a chance.
Let's be real.
Man, what the heck is up with my camera?
Mm-hmm.
Camera's acting up.
Oh,
man.
What's that all about? What you doing?
See, Yancey was telling me this camera was better. No, it's not. Because it's like blurring now. Sorry for the technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen.
It happens.
Yeah, after this, I'm not using this camera again. Because it's not consistent.
Ain't happening.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it just refocused. Finally. All right. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, there's no way that Kofi's gonna beat Brock. No, not in a regular title match. No, that ain't happening.
No, sorry, Kofi. It's over.
But of course, they're gonna want Brock Lesnar to headline SmackDown on Fox as champion. So this was eventually coming. So I'm not surprised.
Yep, bye. You done, son?
NXT UK. I have to also comment on the fabulous epic return of Tegan Knox. And she looks great.
Always does, always has.
She won her match fairly quick. And in 2 weeks, her and Kaylee Ray will go at it.
I excite.
But
it needs to be on NXT. It's on NXT or NXT UK?
It's on NXT UK.
It should be on NXT.
Well, it's non-title match too.
I know, but even better.
But yeah, they talk smack and but yeah, Tegan Knox, she looked great. She looked really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's in 2 weeks. Let's see. Travis Banks defeated Tyson T-Bone. So Travis Banks got back on the winning ways.
T-Bone.
Rhea Ripley defeated Debbie Keitel, and then all of a sudden, Jenna came out with Jazzy Gabber, and of course,
ran off.
Yeah, Jazzy Gabber tried to choke Rhea. She knocked that hand away and kicked her dead in the face. I was like, dang.
She was like, come on, we the same size, honey.
Like, Rhea Ripley ain't playing that.
No, she's not having it no more.
So, two heels showdown.
Yeah, I would say Ripley is a tweener at this point.
Probably.
She's like female Baron Corbin, but people like her.
Oh yeah, she's definitely got a crowd behind her.
Well, she has a lot behind her.
And shout out to Beautiful Nightmare, who got the chance to meet Rhea Ripley.
I was looking at that picture this morning.
Yeah, she's really cool. I thought it was really cool that the fact that she went to put her stuff on the bus and then actually came back to hang out with some of the fans and sign autographs and pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was pretty chill.
I like her vibe.
Joseph Connors defeated Kenny Williams. Looks like Joseph Connors is on quite a win streak.
No, this is one I wish they had like a secondary belt.
Oh, for NXT UK? Yeah.
I wonder how it's going to work with NXT because, you know, where that's going to work. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
We've already seen people over there, so.
Yeah. And then Cassius Ohno defeated Sid Scala in the British Rounds match. Which, I mean, it was kind of obvious that Cassius Ohno was going to win.
Yeah.
But we got to see what a British Rounds match looked like in action, so I guess that was pretty cool. But, so that's NXT UK. Still no sign of Toni Storm.
Nope, still MIA, but she'll come back making a save.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back next week.
Yeah. Fair point.
Kylie Ray attacks Neville.
Oh, yeah.
She makes it safe.
All right. NXT. So, September 18th, we had the debut of... Dang it, the freaking camera. Oh, my God. This thing is being dumb now. Yeah, I'm not using this camera for the next stream. I can't do it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, September 18th. This past September 18th was the debut of WWE NXT on the USA Network.
Mm-hmm.
So, we started off with a fatal four-way to determine the new number one contender for Shayna Baszler's NXT Women's Championship. We had Candice LeRae, we had Mia Yim, we had Io Shirai, and we had Bianca Belair. Ultimately, Candice LeRae got the victory, and she gets a match in 2 weeks against Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship.
Yes, she does. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not expecting much. But maybe it's... I don't know. It would be about time, but we say that every time.
Oh, dude, this should have been time. Should have really been time. But after the match, the Queen's Army came out to confront Candice and kind of surrounded her. They didn't attack her, but they surrounded her.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. What do you think are her chances?
Maybe they're good. I mean, she has just as good chances, but I don't know. Dakota Kai's coming back, so we'll see how that factors in.
Oh yeah,
they had a thing for her, so we'll see if that matters at all, because there's a lot of people vying to be the one to do it, and there's a lot of contenders, which is good, but also kind of just like I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, Dakota Kai returns, I believe, this coming week.
This is true.
And don't get me wrong, I don't want to take away anything from Candice LeRae, but I just feel like this would have been a better redemption story if Dakota Kai dethrones Shayna Baszler.
It still could happen that way.
Yeah. It just makes me wonder, because you made a good point. If their match, Candice and Shayna, if the Queen's Army is going to interfere, or if Io interferes.
Yeah.
So there's always that possibility as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But should be a great match though. Candice is going to bring it.
Oh yeah, she's going to do a lot of kicking.
Oh yeah, and high flying. Cameron Grimes defeated Shawn Malouda super quick. It was an instant squash, which I did not agree with.
No, but you know how they do.
Yeah. Because I wanted to see some of Shawn Malouda in action.
Well, he's involved, man. They just had a promo for him on Evolve's YouTube channel, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So,
which I'm sure he'll be at Evolve 138.
Yeah, and there's a tournament going on, so.
Yeah, the winner of that tournament faces Cassius Ohno.
Yeah, so.
And of course, I have to say this with a bang, or more with a boom. The prophecy has been fulfilled. The Undisputed Era now all have championship gold.
And wait until the first night on TV.
Roderick Strong, yes, indeed, defeated the Velveteen Dream to capture the NXT North American Championship. And
a little help.
Yes, with some help from his...
Which I say is Velveteen Dream, like completely.
Yeah. But there you have it, Hollywood Cinema. Red Dragon, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly is your NXT Tag Team Champions. Mr. ROH himself, Roderick Strong, is your NXT North American Champion. And Adam Cole, baby, as your NXT Champion. And that... Really?
What? What are you saying, really? What happened?
That was loud.
I heard it. Oh, that was a message on my phone, I guess. I don't know. My phone's charging. I'm not even looking at my phone.
That is undisputed.
Yeah.
So, dude, what do you think? What do you think about all of them having titles now?
I like them. I don't mean... We don't know where any of this is going because we got invaders now. Like NXT is a whole different beast right now. So there's no telling where it's going to go because there's going to have to be a group of guys that come in to stop them eventually. So I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
it's so early right now. It's just like the prophecy's fulfilled, but yeah, there's literally no telling where they're going to go from here.
Well, I mean.
I'm assuming Velveteen will be the one to stop Adam Cole, if not Ciampa, you know. But I don't know.
Well, I think I could see a few things. One, I could see after the whole Matt Riddle Killian Dane feud being over with, Matt Riddle continuing a feud with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I could see Keith Lee, that is if he doesn't turn heel by that time, going after Roderick Strong. And as far as tag team, I mean I don't know. Are the Street Profits still staying?
I mean, they were in the fight, which was my favorite part of the whole thing backstage. When they came around the trailer, right, and the crowd popped, it was like, oh, that's classy. That was like whenever you see like what's the name, the New Age Outlaws make a save, like a babyface Triple H, and just come out of nowhere, just wait, I'm just wailing on people.
Yeah,
it makes them look good, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes me wonder what kind of teams could potentially go after the tag titles, you know.
Tag team division is weird right now.
Yeah. So we have to see what they decide to do going forward. But Undisputed Era looks really strong. And yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Pete Dunne defeated Arturo Ruis. So Pete Dunne is getting featured more and more on NXT.
He was in the fight too, which is weird because now with Imperium being there, it's like, oh, so you just brought Imperium there to fight him now? And I guess British Strong Stuff's gonna have to make another return.
Yeah,
it felt kind of weird. It was like, oh, why would you do that? Like you just brought Pete Dunne here.
Yeah,
it looks like they just followed him, and it just I don't know.
Yeah,
weird.
It does feel that way. It definitely does.
You can't forget that they have a thing.
Right. Despite a botch, Xia Li defeated Aaliyah, which it was good to see her getting featured more. She has a shirt now. She has a T-shirt now.
Yeah, a lot of people in NXT do, and Luke Harper made a comment about that.
Yeah.
Still doesn't have one, but people in NXT got one.
Yeah. Her shirt has her name written on a fan. It's like a black shirt with a fan on it that has Xia Li.
They really need to get better designs.
Yeah.
At this point, they should have way better ones. Like it is insane.
I was kind of hoping for a better one for Kushida.
Oh, they should have a better one for everybody. They are not good at making T-shirts that are like really good. I don't understand why. They should be able to hire people that are good at that.
I mean, the Undisputed Era shirts are cool, but
Yeah, but well, you just started liking those. You didn't like those when they first made them.
I didn't originally like the name at
Yeah,
first.
and you didn't like that. You didn't like that first shirt when it first came out. You were not feeling it.
True.
You were like, "What the hell does any of this?" Even though you didn't say what the hell. You're like, "What does any of this mean?"
Yeah. Yeah. Fair point. Fair point. Good memory.
So when you bought one, I was like, "Okay, they got you."
I bought the second one.
I know. I'm saying they got you on one of the shirts.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But so very, very interesting turn of events. We got Imperium that came out, and Kushida confronts Imperium.
Yeah, choice. That it was him that was the one. But I like it.
I'm very intrigued by this. Walter and Kushida.
It could be very interesting.
This is very, very interesting. I would love to see a match between these two. I mean, it's kind of unorthodox, but
Yeah, it's absolutely unorthodox.
But I think it could bring a lot of buzz. You know, two international superstars. Like, I mean,
That's gonna be a good match no matter what.
I could see that blowing up to be a great match on NXT.
Yeah, it feels weird that it's on NXT and not NXT UK. Just all of it feels a little odd.
You know how I think you do it? Let them trade wins on both shows. Like have one win on NXT UK, have the other win on NXT. And you know what? I would not mind, just out of nowhere, I would not mind maybe a hybrid sort of match that would pit Kushida against Walter for the NXT UK title. I mean, why not? You know, like,
Yeah, sure.
you know, even Deonna Purrazzo had a shot at the NXT Women's Championship.
True.
So it intrigues me. It intrigues me that this happened. Like, and then Kushida got on the mic. Like, I did not expect that.
Yeah, the knowledge. I sure as heck didn't.
But and he fended off Imperium and was able to escape. So I mean, this is good. This is good. I like it. I'm intrigued. And then the big surprise that just brought music to my ears and joy to my heart. Lio Rush had a match against Oney Lorcan, defeated Oney Lorcan, and became the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. Lio Rush is back. And he, I think he kind of came back sort of like, same music, but he had kind of looked like a face. You know, he wasn't like talking smack or, you know, he was all about business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, Lio Rush will get to challenge Drew Gulak. And honestly, I mean, what do you think? Could you see Lio Rush dethroning Drew Gulak?
I could. It's interesting. I mean, probably not the first match they have, but definitely eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I like this. I like that Lio Rush is back, and, you know, it looks like he's going to be NXT. And another great thing is it looks like the Cruiserweight Championship is NXT.
This is correct.
So I'm really, really glad that they're keeping the Cruiserweight Championship alive, and it's going to get utilized. And it makes even more sense being that now NXT is 2 hours. So there'll be plenty of opportunity for that.
Exactly.
You know, they could kind of if they wanted to, they could kind of alternate between the NXT North American title and Cruiserweight Championship to give it, you know, even amount of TV time. You know.
Yeah. I am curious on how that's going to work.
Yeah. So this is good. This is really good. Um, and of course, Matt Riddle and Killian Dane's street fight ended in a no contest, and then there was a brawl, and everybody was beating up everybody, and that's how we end the very first NXT on USA Network. Even though the second half of it was on the WWE Network, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But what'd you think as the first USA Network NXT episode?
I thought it was good. I didn't exactly like the way it ended.
Yeah, me neither.
It didn't really feel right. That should have been like a mid card thing, because Roderick Strong versus that should have been the last thing you see.
Well, I mean,
to be honest with you,
I think they wanted to headline this first episode with a title match. So
yeah, and it should have been the last thing we saw.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have went off with everybody on the ground, and it was just like, what? Why? This isn't even for the title. Why is this the most important thing you're showing right now?
Yeah.
It's not as important as the prophecy being fulfilled. It's not like, oh.
Yeah, I see. I see the
odd
point you're
choice. Very odd choice to me.
Yeah, I see the point you're making.
Why would you do that? Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah. But
Velveteen Dream, he should be your focus.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Undisputed Era should be your focus. I love Matt Riddle, but Matt Riddle should not be your focus right there.
Yeah, true. That could have been what the match that opened the NXT.
I'd have been fine putting it right in the middle. Because that way you include some people, because Street Profits for some reason aren't involved in anything, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
And it's just stuff like that. I'm like, why is Street Profits not have a match?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, the booking was odd to me. Like, certain things make sense. Like, I like the idea of Voltaire being there, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It should instantly be an issue between them and Undisputed Era. And what's the point of that?
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It feels really weird. Really weird choice.
Apparently, they're calling Io Shirai the Joshi Judas.
Okay. That's whatever.
That's kind of weird and kind of lame, but whatever. But
not the best name.
Nah, no. And it showed a clip of Triple H, doing a post-show send-off and joining the crowd for a celebration. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Triple H loves the fans.
It was the fact that they love NXT.
Yep. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention. So, for those that haven't noticed by now, Asuka now has a YouTube channel called Kana-chan TV. And she has over 65,000 subscribers.
And it's Jason's favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I subscribed like day one. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I ain't even gonna lie.
You shouldn't lie.
Oh, man. But yeah, she has a YouTube channel now, and she's done some gaming stuff. Like, she had Super Mario Maker 2. She did some Taito drum game, and her most recent one, she was playing Forza Horizon 4. So, and I saw there was an up down down video of her at Capcom, and she did the tour Capcom, and which I thought was funny that she was just now doing this, because it's like it's in your hometown.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. You would have thought she would have been there already by now, or maybe she has. I don't know, but yeah, she went there, and apparently some of the workers are fans of hers, and she went home with free gifts and swag. And yeah, so she's been going pretty hard on the YouTube.
She's got a lot of free time,
which is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, she seems happy. You know, like I think it's ridiculous that she's only had 6 TV appearances since WrestleMania.
But I will say, keeps her from getting injured. You know, not wrestling is less likely for you to get injured.
Well, if I remember correctly, I thought supposedly this was the month that her contract is up.
Oh, I don't know.
And if it is, she should definitely not resign.
Oh, definitely not.
Like, and to be honest with you, I feel like if she really wanted to, she can retire and get a job in the gaming industry, like, easily.
I mean, if that was something she wanted to do, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, because, I mean, she's 38. So it's like, you know, or 37, about to be. No, she's about to be 38 this coming week, actually. So, yeah. And it just doesn't seem like WWE has anything for her anyway. And,
I got nothing.
you know, Kairi Sane, she's nowhere to be found. Like, that's already bad enough. She can't even get a match. Can't even get a singles match, appearance, nothing.
Even on dang Superstars.
Yeah, like, I see her on her Instagram and on Twitter, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm like, are y'all not gonna get the Pirate Princess back on TV?
Nope.
Like, what the heck are y'all doing?
Letting people rot.
So yeah, it is what it is. So I did finally get around to seeing the Super J Cup now that they finally had it on video on demand, and El Phantasmo wins the Super J Cup.
Oh, nice.
Not what I expected, but yeah, El Phantasmo. Who's So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Good tournament though. Couple of things coming up. Oh yes, of course. So the television network, the television debut of All Elite Wrestling will be called All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. That's what the TV programming is going to be called. What do you think of the name?
I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't really digging it. But thankfully, I was able to score me a ticket to AEW's TV taping in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Bojangles Coliseum on November 6th. Yeah, I'll be way up there, but hey, at least
He'll be there.
Yeah. Tried to get a front row, but that won't happen because of the freaking scalpers. Yeah. But I can't wait to see when they're going to start putting together a card. It'll be the 6th episode.
Oh, nice. Already, everything will basically be in getting all put together. We'll put together nothing.
Yeah. So, we know we have our AEW champion, Chris Jericho. You know, he has a title.
He's a couple title matches, too, so who knows what happens.
Yeah. Of course, the first episode will have a debuting AEW Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to come down between Riho and Nyla Rose, which, honestly, looking at the both of them, Nyla Rose is probably going to destroy Riho. She's so small.
Yeah, you would think she would.
But then again, I didn't think she would beat Hikaru Shida, so yeah. And of course we got the tag team tournament going on. So that's to determine AEW tag team champs. So they got some stuff brewing. You know, they got
a little something.
Got a little something brewing. I can't wait. I can't wait to the show. I have a half day of work. And I will leave and head to Charlotte at lunchtime that day. So it's going to be fun.
Very nice.
And not only that, Evolve is coming back to North Carolina. It will be in Concord at the Cabarrus Arena, an event center, for Evolve 138. And already got a couple of announcements, like for meet and greet. DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will
Evolve guys.
Will be
Classic Evolve guys.
And Classy Evolve guys will be on the meet and greet. And they already got a graphic for Evolve 138. They've already announced who's gonna be there. So meet and greet so far is DIY and Cassius Ohno, so looking forward to that. Austin Theory will be there. Evolve Tag Team Champions AR Fox and Leon Ruff with Isla and the Shulk. Of course, Cassius Ohno will be there. Josh Briggs will be there. Nice. JD Drake will be there.
Nice.
Anthony Henry will be there. Kurt Stallion. Babatunde will be there. Nice.
Babatunde.
Arturo Ruis will be there. The Unwanted of Eddie Kingston, Joe Gacy, Shawn Malouda, and Colby Corino. Shotzi Blackheart will be there. Anthony Green with Brandy Lauren will be there. I know you're happy about that.
Oh yeah, I won't be there though.
Stephen,
I would have liked to see it.
Stephen Wolf will be there. Anthony Gutierrez, Harlem Bravado will be there. Adrian Alanis, Liam Gray, Slim J, and then plus more to be added.
Mm-hmm. Brandy.
But yeah, this graphic looks cool. It's got DIY and Cassius Ohno, JD Drake, Shotzi Blackheart, Anthony Henry, and Kurt Stallion on there.
Very nice.
So yeah. Looks like it's going to be a good card, hopefully. Well, once they...
it's Evolve, so I was expecting nothing less, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So I'm just ready for the card. And let's see. Well, yeah. So it's exciting. It's very, very exciting. Got some stuff brewing. For New Japan, the only thing I know that they have going on is Destruction, I believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they got Destruction, and tomorrow Jay White gets an Intercontinental Championship match against Naito.
Yes, he does.
And then let me see what the schedule is. So, we still got the Super Junior Tag League, which will be at Power Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if they started announcing tag teams yet. But that'll pretty much be the whole month of October.
Yeah.
So yeah, that should be fun.
I'm assuming it will be. It sounds like fun.
Yeah. That's of course that'll be a ton of matches. That's for sure.
Oh God, yeah.
Ooh, Kota Ibushi's got some new gear. Some Tekken gear that has what you call it, Steve
Kenny
Fox.
Omega on it.
Yeah, Steve Fox slash Kota Ibushi. Ooh, got a new Jushin Thunder Liger scarf towel.
Where are you looking at on the New Japan website?
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling.
Ooh.
No, Pro Wrestling Tees is doing 35% off New Japan shirts.
Oh, really?
Saw the email.
Oh, dude, I gotta check that out. I gotta see what they have. ProWrestlingTees.com? Cool, I have to check that out. Ooh, Taiji Ishimori, Bone Soldier's got a new shirt.
Nice.
It actually looks really cool. Ooh, got a new NJPW King of Sports 1972 black, red, and yellow jacket.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's actually also reversible as well.
Maybe I'll wait until, well, I might get one. Oh, see, this is on the website. I'm not trying to sign up for that special mailing thing. I'm not trying to do all that. It's just pain in the ass.
Oh, they got one jacket. They got a jacket
Is it on New Japan or Pro Wrestling Tees?
It's on New Japan.
Have you ordered anything from New Japan?
I'm just looking at the news article. Have you
ordered something? Because I've always wanted to, but it seems like a pain in the ass.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, have you looked at the process?
Oh no, I haven't. Not for the way.
You should look at that process, and then so that I would love to hear your opinion. Because I was like, oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Well, is it a difficult process?
Yes, you got to sign up for a special international mailing account with all this other shit.
What?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Go to the website and look at it. I want you to do that. We can do it in live time. It's perfect content. Do it. You're going to be like, what?
Let's see.
Because I wanted to buy like a Naito manga.
So it sends...
It's pain in the ass.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish it was just as easy as like ordering something from Amazon and shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Shit ain't fun.
Okay, this kind of looks complicated.
Yeah, shit ain't fun, man. Like, cause I've wanted to order something from a minute. I'm just like, nah, I can't. That's just too stupid.
Yeah, it does kind of look complicated. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it looks really complicated.
For no damn reason.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, you gotta sign up for a whole international mailing account. International address. Like, it's like, yo, I just send it to my address, man. Like, people send stuff internationally all the time. Why is this stupid?
Yeah, it's like, can you just like send it to my home address? You know,
yeah.
like
stuff, Amazon, like just figure it out. Just mail it.
It's like
my address.
Like how normal people do?
Yeah, like every other thing ever does.
Yeah. Fair point.
2019, yo. What is happening?
But yeah, so that should be it for this episode. But yeah. Oh, what were you saying?
I say yeah, that's all the wrestling. God.
Oh, and we're still on schedule to eventually, because we're gonna have to fight for British Strong Style and fight for. We gotta fight for somebody else too.
Yeah, kind of thing.
But
shit. I'm trying to remember. I remember everything else but that. That's one thing I'm like,
because you see. But But this has been good episode. I'm glad you got settled into Cali. So do we want to I guess play things by ear before we reestablish a steady schedule?
That might be the best.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, once I get settled, it won't really matter. But yeah, now I got no furniture here. I got a laptop. It's just and also work.
You ain't got no console set up?
I have a PlayStation plugged in, but I have yet to touch it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any games with me. I have digital games. I just have another.
Where your games at?
In a box being shipped here.
Oh, you still got stuff being shipped.
I
see.
Yep.
Well, do what you got to do. As usual, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We will not rest until 800K or bust.
That's right.
Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ and Hollywood Cinema. We will catch y'all next time.
Yeah, boy.
Later, folks.
Bye.